Leadership Green Bay is really unique because we now have this vast network of community advocates that are all working towards the same shared vision, and that's to make the greater Green Bay area a really amazing place to live. Because of this network, we have so much passion and excitement to start to drive change and really do amazing work, but that's just the first step. So we have all these session days that occur throughout the year that give us some history and context, an idea of what the cultural opportunities and challenges are, so that when we go back and try to find solutions for the things we care about, we can do so in a way that incorporates this comprehensive picture of what Green Bay has to offer.
History and Heritage Day started at Heritage Hill in Green Bay, and it was a nice start to the day because it offered us a glimpse into the past, and you can use that to look into the future, right? Leadership Green Bay is all about developing relationships and building on those relationships to make Green Bay a better place to live for everybody, both to work and play. The main takeaway is Mary Jane Herber is a beacon of knowledge in Green Bay and also the history of Green Bay, and she was kind enough to share her expertise along with the other speakers that we had. It was an incredible amount of knowledge, and knowledge that I didn't even have growing up 20 minutes away, from the geography of the city and how that factored into the paper mill industry and how various other industries grew around and within Green Bay itself. So it was a really great place to kick off Leadership Green Bay with our first session day and catapult us into the overall leadership program.
Human Services Day was a day back in November where we were able to get a better understanding and awareness of the addictions and poverty and substance abuse that was happening right here in the greater Green Bay area. We started off at the Kroc Center, where we were able to learn from some substance abuse specialists and recovery specialists. We're also able to do a poverty simulation, but also we're able to actually get out into the community and visit some of the resources and centers and facilities right here in our own backyard that are available for those who need it. The greatest thing that I think I took away from this day really was to not take things for granted and really appreciate what you have.
Education Day was a fantastic day. We started with an awesome tour at NWTC. We're able to see a fantastic campus there. Moved into some speakers that introduced us to the world of education here in the greater Green Bay area. From there, we were able to go to a couple tours on site. I took the opportunity to go to West Appear, being a Deep Earth native and having my kids in that school program. And from there, moved on to a Green Bay school as well. So a lot of us had several different places that we could visit, but those were my two. From there, we were able to go back out to UW Green Bay, see that campus, do a fantastic tour, and really just kind of finish the day off getting a well-rounded view of what the greater Green Bay area has for public education.
Economics and Workforce Development Day was a great mix of business leaders, government, municipality representatives, and experts in our tourism trade for the area. We first learned from our sponsor for the day, Georgia Pacific, how they utilize lean and best practices in challenging the process essentially to better their workflow and reduce business expense and create their own best practices. We then learned from different municipality leaders on how they handle the issue of reduced land availability and at the same time finding adequate housing for people of all means. My favorite takeaway from the day was how to challenge the process, to work with not only my teams at work to challenge our business practices, but also in my community.
Government Day was a really fun day for me. We started at City Hall downtown, Green Bay, hearing from Mayor Schmidt, hearing from Chief Litton with the Metro Fire Department, hearing from Chief Andrew Smith with the Green Bay Police Department, and then also hearing from Wrightstown City Administrator. It was a lot of fun because I think we all like to see the city run well, but don't really realize how that happens. And they really brought that together and kind of showed us behind the scenes view of that and all the different pieces that go into it together. My biggest takeaway was kind of twofold. It was, one, how collaborative, all the different agencies and government officials work together to really make things run smoothly that us as citizens don't really see. The second part is you don't need to be in an actual leadership role to be a leader.
Inclusivity Day was my favorite, and I believe our community's most important day. During Inclusivity Day, leaders helped us explore the value of workplace inclusivity and the vital role diverse workforce plays in our community's development. With guidance from informed and passionate community leaders, our Leadership Green Bay team entered into critical conversations about race and gender. We considered unequal realities facing our community, considered mass incarceration, and really took time to explore the way the past has impacted the present. Inclusivity matters.
Environment Day took place at the Wildlife Sanctuary towards downtown Green Bay. We started off the day with learning about how they care for animals that get dropped off there. We got a great tour of the place where we got to go see the wolves that they take care of. We broke off into smaller sessions where we went on a tour of the Isaac Walton League. We were able to hike some of their trails and see the oldest tree in Green Bay. We came back at Titletown Brewery, which is one of my favorite places in Green Bay, and we got a tour of the brewery, and we also got to listen to a panel of speakers, my favorite of which was the Bay Beach Bring Back the Beach Coalition. My greatest takeaway was just a reiteration of how important it is to take care of the environment, not only just in Green Bay, but throughout the world. And I think it's really important to consider stop using one-time plastics like silverware or to-go containers. You can bring it with you. You can bring a reusable cup to Starbucks. You even get a discount. Stop using one-time use plastics.
At the end of the day, nobody can do everything, but all of us can do something. So leadership is an opportunity for every single one of us to really hone in on what we want to give back and do so in a way that's going to make the biggest impact.
My favorite thing about Leadership Green Bay were the people that I got to network with. I made friends that I'll have for a lifetime, and this program enabled me to do that.
My favorite thing about Leadership Green Bay, really, as cliche it is it's the people, but not only the people that we've met in our own cohort, in our own class, but really the people that I've met throughout the community.
So my favorite part of Leadership Green Bay was meeting people, both alum and current Leadership Green Bay classmates, who can and do make a positive difference in the community. And it has been amazing to me to explore how much of a difference people can make after 5 p.m.
My favorite thing about Leadership Green Bay was the people. Not only the class, but the people you met at the session days, the people you met at the socials, people you met everywhere you went. I think everybody I met has been fantastic, and I've truly enjoyed getting to know not only the area, but the people in it that make it great.
And when you have this and now that we have this, oh no, that's not quite right. I don't know how to end that. I don't really remember what I said. All the different things that need to be improved upon and furthered. Ooh, shoot, I don't like that. Hold on, I'll start from the beginning. What Green Bay has to offer. I don't really remember what I said.
I'm looking right into the camera the whole time. How do you explain that? The colors, is it the colors, personality? True colors, was it true colors? The color code? No, we'll just say the colors personality exercise really helped. The other thing with that is the colors, gotta redo that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, is that how you want to wrap it up?
Oh, I think so. We'll see how many mistakes I make.
All right, we're gonna.
It doesn't want to stay, does it?
There we go. Hopefully it's okay.
Sure, I don't even know really what I said, but that's fine.
If I get hot, I'll keep talking. That's not a problem. I'll keep going.
Just go ahead. Oh, I see. Okay. Did you know the Oneida Nation was the U.S. I'm starting over. Take 2, Hollywood rights, pending. With guidance from informed and passionate leaders, and explored issues of racial bias. Yeah, I need to start over. We learned more about the Somali experience and learned more, God, sorry guys.
That camera, does the shirt look all bunchy? All right, good, all right, let's do that one again. I think the first one's better.
Right. And I skipped over like a bunch of things. I just picked my favorite. I have to talk with customers for a living. Woo! Am I done?
You want me to just sit flat-footed like? Testing, 1, 2. Bird houses. So Human Services Day, or sorry, I should say, do you want me to look at the camera or you want me to look, but you actually want me to like look into the camera or? I might look at the camera. But...
I don't want to screw you up. So
Right. Yeah. I'm good.
If you're good, we're good.
Yeah, as long as you don't put any like horns or anything.
No.